So here on this channel I make a bunch of videos about Minecraft servers, Minecraft plugins and Minecraft server software. Softwares like Spigot and Paper and Burper that allow you to run Minecraft plugins, so you can actually make an incredible Minecraft server that vanilla players can just join. But did you know that Minecraft Java Edition is not the only game that has these types of servers? Bedrock Edition has them too. There are dedicated Bedrock Edition Minecraft servers that allow you to run Minecraft plugins. Not the same Minecraft plugins. The plugins that you find on, for example, Modrinf are all made for APIs like Bucket and Paper. But you can also run a dedicated Bedrock Edition server that supports plugins. For example, with a server software called Nukkit or Endstone, and until a few days ago, also PocketMine. Which is what we're going to be talking about today, because unfortunately, PocketMine is no more. And I think this shows very well the difference between how server-side modding over at Java Edition is going and how it's going over at the Bedrock side of things. But before we do that, do double check if you're a sub to the channel. I would appreciate it so much. Okay, so what is PocketMine? Well, PocketMine was a fully custom, made from scratch, dedicated Minecraft server software for Bedrock Edition. Which means that it essentially was a Bedrock Edition server where you could then play on only with Bedrock Edition clients. And you could then install plugins onto that server. Now this immediately reminds of something like Paper or Bucket, but it is quite different. Because what Paper does is they grab the vanilla Minecraft server software and they then patch that. And that way they kind of extend the vanilla server's capability. That is, by the way, also what Endstone is doing. Endstone, by the way, is a brand new Bedrock Minecraft server software created by the same developers as Nukkit, which is another Minecraft server software dedicated for Bedrock Edition. But Endstone actually works similar to how Paper works, for example. They grab the vanilla Minecraft Bedrock Edition server, the one that Mojang provides, and they then essentially add patches on top of that to extend its capability. Like they say here, think of it as Paper for Bedrock. That is essentially what Endstone is. But Endstone's predecessor, Nukkit, and PocketMine, they work differently, because these are fully custom Minecraft server softwares built from the ground up in a completely different program language than the game itself, because Nukkit was actually fully written in Java, which you may be like, oh well, that makes sense, but it doesn't, because Minecraft Bedrock Edition is not written in Java. And PocketMine, the server software that has been discontinued, was fully written in PHP. In other words, Endstone is a lot more modern, and it essentially uses the same modern tactics as PaperMC is doing, but then over at the Bedrock side. But now let's talk about PocketMine, because a little while back it was announced that it is now officially discontinued. A server software that has been around since literally 2012 is now no more. So when we go to the PocketMine website, the front page is now one big farewell message. Here it says, as some of you may know, a key developer recently decided to leave Minecraft behind as he pursues other interests. While we wish him the best, unfortunately, this now means that no one is left willing to do updates for new Minecraft versions. We've assembled some documentation on the update process to help anyone who wants to make a fork to continue updating PM themselves. No further updates will be provided by the PocketMine-MP team. Then Dylan, who is the team member writing this, goes ahead and thanks the community, the Patreons, the PocketMine-MP team, and of course the Lifeboat network. Yes, that Minecraft server, because they've actually been financing this project for the last couple of years. But now the project is officially ending. Now, from what I could find, Dreesboy has been the main developer and maintainer of PocketMine for at least a big while. He was definitely not the founder. This project is over 14 years old, which is absolutely insane. And honestly, it kind of blew my mind that this project was still around. Like, imagine, 14 years ago they started, in 2012. That is only a single year after Minecraft left beta. Back then, Minecraft Pocket Edition still existed. That is of course why the software is called PocketMine, but Minecraft Pocket Edition of course is long gone, with many console editions, including Pocket Edition, all being turned into the Bedrock Edition which we know today. That is now the edition that's running on all consoles and mobile devices. Everything has shifted and changed, and the whole edition of the game is practically different. So it must have been a giant hassle to port the server software over to the modern Bedrock Edition of the game anyway, but they were able to pull it off. But now they are unfortunately shutting down, with the main reason being they can just not find anyone who wants to take care of this project. And honestly, that is not that surprising. Don't get me wrong, PocketMine has been around for 14 years and it has served the Minecraft community well. But there are a few things to take into consideration. For a lot of Minecraft servers, it was not really a good fit. And it mainly was not a good fit because it would compromise the vanilla experience a lot. I know we all like to complain about PaperMC and it kind of destroying the vanilla experience, but realistically, PaperMC is not that bad. PaperMC just patches the vanilla Minecraft server software. And yes, that does mean it changes the vanilla behavior a little bit, which can be a bummer to some. It does this to optimize the server a bit more and to just make it so that it can host more players and it can run more smoothly. But in theory, if you dive into the config, a lot of these changes can be undone. This is not the case for PocketMine, because PocketMine was not even written in the same language as either the game or the official Bedrock server. It was written in PHP, which means there was basically no vanilla behavior, and every single piece of vanilla behavior had to be manually coded in. I think PumpkinMC actually makes for a good example of this. If you did not watch the video I made about PumpkinMC recently, I would highly recommend checking it out. But PumpkinMC is a Minecraft Java Edition server software fully written in Rust. It is still in early development and very broken right now, but it is also a software built from scratch, not grabbing the official software and building on top of that. No, completely from scratch. You got nothing and then you got Pumpkin. And that is essentially what PocketMine was as well, but then for Bedrock Edition. And it did actually serve the Minecraft community quite well in terms of minigame servers, because minigame servers usually don't require a lot of vanilla behavior. So instead of survivaling on there, which was not really possible, you could use it for minigames. Also makes it make a little bit more sense that Lifeboat Network was involved. I can now see why they would invest in a project like this. But the reality is that not everybody wants to make a minigame server. Lots of people just want to make servers and install plugins and play on them as a regular Minecraft survival server, but then together with your friends, and that is not really something it was good at. Also, now that we have Endstone, we basically have the modern alternative, with more additional features, optimizations, and the ability to install plugins. So it seems like Endstone is gonna be the future here, and for this 14-year-old project, it is unfortunately coming to an end. But what is also very important to take into consideration is that dedicated Minecraft Bedrock Edition servers are very niche. So Minecraft is not a niche game, right? Minecraft is really popular. Minecraft modding is a bit more niche than just Minecraft in general. But then you get Minecraft server hosting. That is definitely a bit more niche. Only people that actually want to host their own server are interested in plugins and in server hosting in general. But maybe 90%, if not more, of all of those server owners, they own a Java Edition Minecraft server. But what most server owners do, if they want a server that Bedrock Edition players can play on, they simply set up a Java Edition server and then install Geyser-MC on there, which is a plugin that adds Bedrock Edition support. That is definitely the most popular way to make a Minecraft server for Bedrock Edition. But these dedicated custom Bedrock Edition servers, they completely skip that. Java Edition players cannot join at all. They are only for Bedrock Edition players, which makes it even more niche. So in the niche of Minecraft, you have the niche of modding, then you have the niche of server owners, and then even in the niche of server owners, there's a very small niche of people that actually want to host a dedicated Bedrock Edition server. And that is the niche that loves these server softwares. But with the whole project being over 14 years old now, not being written in the native language of the game, I can totally understand that for anyone in the PMMP team, team, it doesn't really feel worth it to go and maintain this project. I think that is very fair. And while it is definitely sad to see a big player in the Minecraft Bedrock server space go, I do think that it makes sense. The game has changed a lot, and so have tactics to make servers and make them as efficient and as modern as possible. Nukkit has already been discontinued. You know, the Bedrock Edition server software that was fully written in Java. This one has not been around for a while, and now that PocketMine is gone as well, it seems like that Endstone is gonna be the future. If you would like me to check out Endstone MC at some point in time, do definitely let me know in the comments down below, because I would be kinda interested to have a look. Seems like an interesting project. That does now mean that the era of fully custom, built from scratch, dedicated Bedrock server softwares has come to an end. And with that being said, that is gonna be it for today. Do make sure to sub to the channel, join my Discord. Thank you so much, channel members, and then I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, see you later, bye bye!